Now we are gonna go through how to plan marketing in tourism and destination marketing in more detail. I think that all marketing should start just like all good research. They should start with a marketing plan or research plan. Building this plan helps us to know how to conduct marketing, how to budget it, what to do, which channels to use, and how to serve customers, and so on and so on, how to build those relationships. And where everything starts is from the company strategy or the destination strategy. What is the strategy of the destination to thrive in the marketplace? What kind of approach to business success and competitive advantage the destination has adopted in its whole strategy? Strategy is a plan for the future, how company gets to the future or how a destination gets to the future it wants to be in. One of the central elements of strategy is to figure out what makes the destination unique, what makes it differ from everyone else in the world. This kind of different, this kind of uniqueness makes it possible for destination to be different from competitors and provide unique customer value for tourists. Also connected to strategy is the values of the organization, values of the company, values of the destination, and values of the people living and working in the destination. The destination cannot work and market and operate um, without the people working and living there. A lot of destination marketing is done by local people and done by the employees of the companies operating within the destination. So first off, at the top, we have the mission and vision of the whole company. Where does the company or a destination want to be in the future? How does it get there? Based on this, we will form a marketing strategy. Marketing strategy defines the role of marketing in helping company or a destination to reach its goals, to reach the vision it has envisioned for itself. Marketing strategy can be divided into marketing goals. These goals can be creating relationships, building and maintaining them, or increasing the brand visibility of the destination. Each of these goals, well, actually, these are just few examples of goals that marketing can have. It can have many other goals, and the amount of concepts that marketing covers in and discusses in modern day marketing literature is huge. But in any case, all the goals that the companies and destinations have can be further analyzed by marketing metrics. The numbers that tell how well marketing is working, how well marketing is helping company to get the vision, to get to the place where it wants to be. Brand familiarity, new leads, contact information collected from potential customers, conversions, how those leads are converted to buying customers, and how relationships create value for the company, or maybe even as well, how relationships create value for customers. What are the sales from um, each customer? What is the customer lifetime value for the company, and how has it developed because of marketing actions? We can approach marketing planning from two different perspectives. The first is offering-oriented approach, which starts from the product or service that the company has. It starts from the current resources that we have or the destination has. For example, nature tourism products, lake tourism products, or historical sites, and so on and so on. Who are the target group of each one of these products or services? Are they domestic, international? What motivates them, and how they are similar to each other, how they differ from other segments? Then we have to have a reason why targeted customers should buy the product or service, or why they should come to the destination. This is important. It needs to be written down. What is the reason why we have customers? What do we offer that makes the customer come to us? Then we have to think about the actual marketing and how we build it from inspiration. How does the customer get the information about the product or service for the first time? What makes the customer inspired and interested about the product or service? From where the customer finds information and recommendations to support their intention to purchase the product or service. This is building the customer information search process by marketing conducted by the firm. How and where they can book, and how we build these relationships. What are the key metrics for relationships? How we make the customer return? Why should an old customer come back to the company? It is always more expensive to get new customers instead of getting old customers to buy your products. Old customers already know what you are offering. They are familiar with your purchasing system. They are familiar with your destination and companies and so on. They already you have their contact information and so on. So they are always cheaper to sell to compared to new customers. But if a destination wants to grow its market share, it needs to also create these relationships, start new relationships. It is more costly, but it's the only way to expand the markets. So this is an offering-oriented approach, starting from what the company or destination offers, products and services. The other one is customer-oriented approach. We start from customer segments, from people. We start to figure out what kind of value they are seeking for. What are the needs, wants, wishes, dreams they have? What motivates them to travel? What are they passionate about? Based on this information, we start to think about how can the destination or how can the businesses in the destination match these needs and wants and desires of people? How can we create value that the customer segment is looking for? Key here are the partnerships. Often we need to build partnerships in order to really provide customer value for our customers. How can we facilitate the value creation? How can we co-create value with the customer? After that, when we've figured out this and of course created the partnerships and products and services that can be marketed and sold to the customers, we have to think about information and distribution channels for the destination with the help, for example, the AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action model. And how do we form and upkeep and build these customer relationships that the marketing of new customers provides us? How customer relationships are developed from the first purchase to the future. And of course, how the success of the strategy is measured. What are the key metrics for each customer segment that the destination should be looking for? These metrics can be, for example, number of visitations, the amount of money they spend in the destination, amount of days they stay, and so on and so on. Regarding digital marketing, which has been really popular in planning marketing in and destination marketing, it's good to understand the different touch points and communication possibilities for companies and destinations to be in contact with their customers, with the tourists. And this picture really encompasses a lot of good ideas and a lot of information about the customer purchase process. It starts from customer awareness. So basically, how can we tell to the customer for the first time that we are actually here? How can customer include us to their information search process? How they find us in the first place? Then we have a consideration for part where customers search for information. How can we be part of this information search process? If we come up or more and more often, it's more probable that the customer comes to visit us. For example, if a customer is looking for a place to skydive, the destination needs to be aware of this, needs to be aware of what kind of customers we want and what are their search words, what kind of paid content and websites and landing page can we build to be in the consideration set of these customers. This is a part where companies typically collect leads, collect information about potential customers. And then they convert these leads into conversions, into actual customers, make them go through the purchase process, even through an agent, travel agent, tour operator, website, mobile app. There's many different possibilities to purchase tourism products and services at this moment. Then how we serve the customer after they have purchased the product. For example, someone books a trip to a destination. There's a great possibilities for destination and companies operating in the region, in the destination, to provide services for the customer through chat and community and email and Twitter and call centers and so on. And customers might have questions. How can we provide customer a platform, a place where they can ask questions that are troublesome for their trips? Then the tourist, of course, comes to the destination, and it's a huge thing in its own right. Think about how a destination marketing organization or companies operating in the region can serve customer when they are in the destination. But when they leave the destination, what do we do to increase their loyalty and build the relationships? How can we get them come back? How can we get them to tell us about us and what we do to their friends and relatives and social media and so on? And this picture also makes a difference between managed and earned touch points. Managed touch points are the ones that you can basically buy presence in. They are your own channels. But then there are also earned channels like social media and third-party sites and public relationships and word of mouth that actually, no matter how much you build or pay, you cannot have mentions in some websites, or people do not write about you to social media. So it is definitely something you earn. And the models and the tables presented previously are based on these sources about customer information search process, and especially the business model canvas and the customer value canvas are very valuable tools in planning individual business actions. They are not that good at the destination level, but definitely worth checking out if you are thinking about marketing of a single company. Thank you.